For hundreds of years, factories have been the heartbeat of human progress. From the thunder of steam engines to the clinical precision of assembly lines, they shaped how we work, live, and thrive. But right now, we are standing on a razor's edge. We're about to witness a change so massive it might redefine the very meaning of the word work. This is the era of humanoid robots. Machines built to look like us, move like us, and eventually replace us on the factory floor. It's a future that is equal parts thrilling and terrifying. We're talking about mind-bending tech meeting massive economic shifts. And trust me, it's happening much faster than most people realize.
To understand why this matters, we have to ask, why make robots that look human? For decades, factories used robotic arms, accurate, tireless, and fast, but they are specialists. One arm, one job. Making robots human-shaped is about compatibility. Everything in our world, the height of tables, the tools, the layout, was designed for human bodies. A humanoid robot can walk into a factory built in 1950 and start working without rebuilding a single wall. They combine human flexibility with machine strength. This is possible today because fields are colliding. Smart AI allows robots to learn by watching us, just like a trainee. Advanced sensors let them see and feel their environment better than ever before. And most importantly, these robots are getting much cheaper to build.
Several companies are racing to make this real. Tesla's Optimus, backed by Elon Musk, is moving from warehouses to homes. Boston Dynamics' Atlas has amazed the world with its parkour agility. But there are more. Figure AI, Apptronic, and Sanctuary AI are all racing to get robots into real factories. 5 years ago, these were lab experiments. Today, multiple serious companies have working models being tested right now. Experts predict tens of thousands of them will be working by 2030. By 2035, we could be looking at millions.
In car factories, humanoid robots are being tested for jobs that need hand skills, like installing complex wiring in tight spaces. For 40 years, robot arms were great at welding, but steps that need problem-solving still need humans. When robots master those, the whole system shifts. Now imagine the lights-out factory, a facility that never stops. No brakes, no lights, no air conditioning. A place built for maximum efficiency, not human comfort. Humanoid robots can switch between stations, learning new tasks on the fly. This could even bring manufacturing back to developed countries, removing the wage difference that sent production overseas. It's a total rewrite of industrial geography.
But every revolution has a price. This forces us to face uncomfortable questions about work and dignity. Manufacturing still employs hundreds of millions of people worldwide. What happens when humanoid robots can do their jobs? This speed is unprecedented. Millions of jobs could be transformed or gone within a single decade. The hopeful view says robots will handle dangerous tasks while humans focus on supervision. But skeptics fear a future where a small tech elite owns the world while former workers struggle. We need to ask, what happens to the social agreement we've built our society on? Imagine a world where production is abundant, but income distribution is broken. We need new ways to share the wealth created by robot labor, or we are heading for a crisis.
The impact won't stop at factory doors. Warehouses, construction, even retail and hospitality will change. Every physical task in a human space could be automated. Environmentally, it's a double-edged sword. More efficiency, but possibly more consumption. Geopolitically, the stakes are massive. Nations that lead in humanoid robotics will dominate future manufacturing.
Control over robotics could become as important as oil was in the 20th century. Meanwhile, developing nations that rely on cheap labor may find their ladder to prosperity suddenly pulled away. Technology is never neutral. It reshapes power relationships across the globe.
So, where does this leave us? We need a managed transition, strong retraining, and honest talk. Maybe this revolution forces us to finally separate human worth from economic productivity. Maybe we discover that caregiving, art, and teaching are our real human callings. There's a genuinely inspiring possibility here that humanity could be freed from physical drudgery. Imagine a world where production is efficient and sustainable, but humans are free to pursue endeavors that require intelligence, creativity, and compassion. The robots themselves don't decide the outcome, we do.
Imagine a day in 2030. The factory runs 24/7, silent and clean. Robots master new products in hours. Production costs have fallen, but society is strained. This is one possible future, complex and full of peril. The humanoid robot revolution isn't inevitable in its form. We can choose to ensure widespread benefit. Every major tech transition was ultimately shaped by human choices. The question, as always, is what kind of future will we choose to build? The robots may be humanoid, but the future is still human. It's ours to shape.